What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports, coming at you with another video. Hey guys, we're back on our My League franchise with the Boston Celtics for NBA 2K20. As you can see, we're going up against the Sacramento Kings, baby. Let's just get into it. All right, let's get it, baby. We're back home off the road. We're back in the garden. Welcome to Hollywood Sports. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for clicking on the video. And shout out to Team Hollywood, guys. Let's go. We just got off a long road trip, man. We got a good night's sleep. Now it's time to open up at home. Again, guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for clicking on the video. Let's do it. We're playing the Sacramento Kings. It's almost like a waste of time introducing the road team, but you know, there's fans that want to see them. There's probably Sacramento fans in the crowd, you know. We give them a little justice. Oh, yeah. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Let's get ready, big boy. Let's get ready. Let's go, Marcus. Let's go, baby. It's game time. Come on, Gordon. Come on, Gordon. It's game time, baby. All right, there's my man. There's my man, Tatum. Let's go. Let's go. There he is. There he is. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's get this win, coach.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here.
It's good to be back home. Good to be back home.
Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sean Holmes out there with Bagley, and it's Farrell in at the 1. And for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guard. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Cantor in at the 5 down low.
Get it going, Cantor. Let's win it, baby.
Players now in their second seasons, you can tell just how big the jump is between that first year and their second year in the league.
I think, Kevin, it's probably the single biggest growth opportunity. One of the things that happens is the game slows down for second-year players. Very rarely do you see a guy take a step backwards. They're comfortable. They're more confident.
Come on, guys. Box out, guys. Box out. Let's go.
And the dog.
That was an easy offensive rebound. Come on, let's wake up.
He wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
The pass to Tatum. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Smart passes to Tatum. And
let's go, baby. Way to take it, Tatum. They gave you the lane, baby. Way to take it.
Authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Nuggets. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hield outside. 6 on the shot clock.
I got him.
This one for 3. Drills.
Ooh, he didn't want to come inside. He knew I was going to switch on him.
On Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Pass to Canner. Now Walker. Fires from 14. Nice jump shot. Good.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Farrell, guarded by Walker. Farrell passes to Heel. Nobody near Barnes. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Oh, man, they starting out hit threes.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Walker. His last outing, he had 18 points to the inside. Count the bucket.
That's how you run an offense, baby. That's how you run an offense.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Here's Holmes. 8 points his last outing. Bagley,
Tatum.
good. Moves on moves. That's
Oh, man.
I mean, this guy's a
Down Tatum.
isolation scorer. Jabs, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes
getting a Walker. He's getting hot, baby.
At the end of the day, though, it's
He's
2
getting
points.
hot. Be
Don't
careful.
hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Holmes. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Holmes kicks to Barnes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
Now, this is about the development of Harrison Barnes' body. You know, physically he's tougher, which usually makes you mentally tougher. And what you admire is that he enjoys putting in the work.
Now here's Tatum. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Austin needs to get off his shot. And they pick up 2. 8 points for Walker.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Farrell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington. Healed against Tatum. Healed.
Good Tatum.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Luke Walton gave me a few
I didn't mean
minutes
that pass to go to Tatum. I wanted that pass to go to Hayward, but it went to Tatum. It kind of threw me off.
Celtics dropped the first meeting, but coach says they learned a lot from that game.
That was that hesitation right
we
there.
didn't match their energy from the get-go, and it buried us. That loss stuck with the team for a bit, so I'm hoping for a little bit more fire from them this time around. Well, call the fire department, guys.
Thanks so much, David. That one is off. And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
Here's Farrell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Smart. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. 4-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't.
I should have kept going.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the
Come on, Smart.
suitcase.
Go through the lane, baby. We'll get it to you.
Road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Farrell. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket.
Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop.
Farrell kicks to Bogdanovich. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first.
It How about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Smart passes to Cantor. Bogdanovich against Smart. Outside Tatum. Rebound by Bielitsa. Kings leading now by 4. Loud pass to Bagley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Pass to Cantor. Left side Tatum. And he makes good on the layup.
He too slow, Tatum. He too slow, baby. Take him off the dribble.
And assertive scoring the ball.
Here's and finished off by Bagley.
Well, the vision on display. Yogi Ferrell notices when his teammate has a wide open look and gets it there on time and on target.
They're giving us a run, man. They're giving us a run.
On display for Sacramento. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break.
Look at all those championships.
Just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.
Good stuff, man.
And
good
looking
stuff.
At what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys.
Retired numbers up there on the left.
That first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult.
We got Williams in the game, so hopefully it'll give us some shot blocks.
Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups.
No!
On the court right now for the Kings.
Oh, come on!
Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Ferrell in at the point.
Well, this guy was the 43rd pick in the 2004 NBA draft. And what a career for Trevor Ariza. An NBA championship with the Lakers 5 years
Woo!
And the first one drops.
We got to get on some fast breaks, man. We're trying to run our half-court offense, but we're falling behind. We got to get going.
Mentors young players and is well respected throughout the league.
Ariza hits them both. Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility.
Mismatch, baby. Dominate. Mismatch.
Guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green,
we'll go around it. Let's go around it.
All of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Kings have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And when you think about Brad Stevens, he has one thing he cites quite often. The quote is, "Toughness is being able to physically and emotionally perform your task through any condition." And boy, when you think about his teams, they have embodied that for most of his tenure.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Yogi Ferrell. Now here's Joseph. 5 to shoot. Lets it go. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics trail by 7. And Doris,
let's get a run going, guys. Let's get a run going.
A bit of that resiliency and some of that composure last season. How do you think they get that back?
I think, Kevin, it has to begin with their leaders. Those are the players you expect to set the tone with toughness and togetherness.
Here's Joseph. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. With some arc, and it's laid up and in by Joseph. Joseph's got his first 2 points of the night.
When you're Corey Joseph's size, you better have the floater as an effective tool. Really pretty.
Here's Walker, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
Pass to Joseph. And
come on,
again,
Diaz, you gotta. Come on, man, you gotta recover faster than that.
You have a high level of basketball IQ in the pick and roll. Corey Joseph, step to the mic, sir.
The pass to Tatum. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Now here's Walker. 10 points for him. Outside Tatum. Down low. Back to Williams. Puts up a 3.
Good shot, Williams.
Well, you can tell there's
you got to give Williams some more minutes, man, in the rotation.
Young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
He always plays well.
Here's Joseph. He dishes it to Bogdanovich.
Good block. Come on, let's go. Who's with me? Who's with me?
Walker leading the way. And there it is for him. Now just a 2 points.
We're going on the run, baby.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Sacramento. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington. Joseph down low, guarded by Walker. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Come on, Tatum.
The 29th pick in 2011. Boy, Corey Joseph, what an energetic, committed defender. And the thing I love, he can guard either backcourt spot.
And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Kings have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
We're falling apart right now, man.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
We got right back into the game. Now we're blowing it. Come on, guys. Stay out of the paint. Get on your man.
Here's Bogdanovich. No good with the layup. And part of the wave of Canadian basketball talent, Corey Joseph played on the Raptors, the Spurs, and the Pacers.
And at each stop, Kevin, he has played winning basketball. He understands he's got to be stout on the defensive end, and if his shot presents itself, he is capable of knocking it down.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's stolen by Tice. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
Oh, Tatum, you got to grab those and throw them down, baby.
Anticipation there to stop it. Reeves the dishes to Bogdanovich. Shoots from the high post. That one, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Here's Joseph. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Walker. The rebound by the Celtics. Hayward passes to Brown. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Brown's got his first basket.
Close it out, baby. Let's close this half out.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Now here's Ariza. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
A rangy 6'8", Ariza finishing with force.
Walker against Joseph. Back to Walker.
Clear him out, clear him out.
The layup off target. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
We're playing okay. We're hanging in there, baby. We're playing okay.
We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was a big-time first quarter from Marvin Bagley. He had 10 points and 2 rebounds. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Is that 2 or 3? Doesn't
wow,
matter.
we're shooting 83%. Whoa, and we're still losing?
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man,
We're not
Joel.
playing no defense, man. Or it's our turnovers. I think it's our turnovers, though.
We've got second half
going
action
off
for
our
you.
turnovers.
The next couple quarters are similar to the first. This one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Now here's Smart. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Bagley kicks to Farrell. Barnes outside. He can't get it to go. Hayward with some nice D. Boston trailing. Dishes it to Walker. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different areas, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible-to-check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Now, here's Walker. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Over Barnes. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Farrell looking around. Pass to Hield. From deep three-point range, Sacramento again missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Hayward finds Tatum. Barnes against Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. The drive by Cantor. And
there you go, Cantor. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Get aggressive up in here, Let me slam dunk that, baby.
Here's Farrell. Healed outside. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Walker the pass to Cantor. Back to Walker. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I don't know what's happening.
Now we getting on the run. Now we getting on the run.
Not putting up any resistance.
Here's Farrell, guarded by Walker. Barnes against Hayward. Barnes.
Good D, guys. Good D.
Go. Boston leading by 4.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
I think we're wearing him down, guys. We're wearing him down now, baby.
Just too many good looks from in quote.
Now how you start.
Kicks to Farrell.
Now how you finish.
Barnes outside.
Defense is getting tight.
Good on the triple. Barnes has got 8 points. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Farrell passes to Hield. Back to Farrell. Barnes outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Barnes with another miss.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Kings. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And checking out Sacramento, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, they can't really afford to slip any farther down in the standings because, let's face it, they don't have the firepower to dig themselves out of too deep a hole once they're in it.
Now here's Hield. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Hield. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Now Cantor. Back to Walker. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Barnes against Hayward. And here is Barnes. 8 points for him. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
All right, guys, one more quarter, man. One more.
On all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Kings trail by 5. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. They've got Bielitsa. Farrell is out there with Bogdanovich. And there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Giles in at the 4.
Well, Yogi Ferrell is a terrific floor general. This guy is so consistent at figuring out ways to get his teammates open and deliver the basketball.
Now here's Williams. Passes it to Poirier. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Farrell to take the lead. Doesn't go for it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Smart passes to Poirier. Back to Smart. Here's Wanamaker.
Come on!
By Giles.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Over Smart. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Celtics with the lead. Poirier passes to Williams. Here's Poirier. Kicks it to Williams. Pass to Brock. Over Bielitsa. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Here's Farrell.
Good D.
But they get it back. Goes back up. Sacramento again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Outside, Smart. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Count that one. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Farrell kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Here's Wanamaker. Inside. Here's Poirier. Rebound by the Kings. Holmes got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Bielitsa. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Smart. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The shot misses, so the Kings will take it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Some changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Giles. Harrison Barnes comes in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kemba Walker.
In terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Kings trail by 6. Barnes looking around. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Farrell, guarded by Tatum. Good on the bucket.
Oh, Yogi Ferrell, so calm, so confident with the game and the balance. Pretty.
Now, here's Walker. He's covered closely. And it's
Play me close like that, bro. You can't keep up.
12 shooting tonight.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Farrell over Walker. Farrell can't hit. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Beck. Tatum dishes to Hayward. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, that's not an easy basket, Kevin. Ooh, Gordon Hayward not backing down from a challenge.
And here are the Kings now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Barnes up top. Defended by Hayward. Barnes passes to Hield. No good on the three. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Kanter kicks to Hayward. Hield against Smart. Over Hield. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and
played a good game, baby, but not good enough.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, what turned this game around tonight?
Came out with energy in the second half. I mean, after we had a little bit of a lull there, called a timeout and we regrouped and got it together. I thought we played well, shared the basketball. We regrouped.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a different team second half. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next video.